I might help take it off mute. How's it sound now? Can you hear the thing saying welcome to the JGBK program? Yes, like a monster. Actually, it's called Sinister. I found this new thing
on the mic. Now this is the alien voice. That's alien. This is crazy voice.
This is a DJ robot. So when I'm talking now, live into the mic, can you guys hear the wacky voice or no? Help me out. It's okay now, but different voice. Hey Kevin, welcome to the program. Yeah, I just found this, and I didn't know it could do it, because the last time I actually used the software inside the mic, didn't have all these options.
It's like this one now is demon. Do I sound like a demon to you? I'm such a nice person. I might be a demon. Can you hear the demon in me? Alright, that's demon. And I want to play around with this a little bit. Oh, this one I hear all the time.
Do I sound like a chipmunk now? See, to me, I'm just talking regular into the microphone, and it, does what it does. That's the chipmunk voice.
Now this is, what is this? Robot. I'm supposed to be sounding like a robot now. Hey, Don. RNA, you don't burp on a live stream. What are you doing? Get with the program. This is
Sentinel. This is Sentinel, whatever this is, I don't know. This is Sinister. This is supposed to be very sinister sounding voice, JGBK, coming at you from this sinister library. Stop playing with this, but it's a lot of fun.
Split personalities. Does it sound like my voice is split into two personalities? I have at least two personalities in there.
This one's called, what is it? Subconscious? Oh.
a synth robot. Am I synthing? Am I a robot? Alright, let me just go to the regular. Put in my FM voice. Alright, that is supposed to be FM radio. Thanks for tuning in for Wacky Friday. Flip the format Friday. And welcome everybody. Welcome to the JGBK program. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to have a little bit of fun with you guys tonight. I don't plan to keep you for I don't plan to be on my Facebook while I'm, this is just a chat. So I can read the comments better. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be paying attention to 10 other different things. I believe when you come on and you do a live stream, you should at least pay attention to the live stream. I think we can all agree with that. Hello, Tim. It's Easy. Welcome to the program. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, Chi. Thanks, Judy. James Lonigan, the man with the plan, going very, very soon. How soon? Like next couple days, ain't it, James? Devout God, it is safe. I've turned off the sinister voice. No need to worry. I'm gonna do a little shout out to you guys if you have the ability to share out the program. I would greatly appreciate that. I'd like to get as much people in, have fun, get in, get out. Hey, Tom Patrick, welcome to the program. Hello, I'm going back to America. Hey, Tom Patrick, welcome. Get with the program. I sound terrible. I took it off of the Wacky Voices. It's still on the Wacky Voice. Let me go back. Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe effects. Oh, I'm still in. I gotta turn it off. Gotcha.
Dudes. There you go. Is that better? There should be no wacky voice. Flying out next Friday. I knew it was soon. Man, you must be ready to go, James. I could imagine. I know you've been there a bunch of times, but, the world was shut down. So now you're getting back. That's great. Someone threw a jar of mayo at me, and I turned and said, "What the hell, man?" Leave it to Don. That is a Hellman's Mayonnaise joke. By the way, Hellman's Mayonnaise, JGBK approved. It's good mayo. That's the mayo you want. People saying hello to each other. Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun tonight. I have a whole bunch, and I want to help. I want you guys' help on this. I have like a whole bunch of ideas to do a video series on, and I wanted some feedback from my friends. To see if you thought they were good ideas and which I should do, which are not. Now, I obviously hold the right to either do it or not do the video series, but I have some different ideas that I want to throw at you, see what you guys think. And also, if you have any ideas for me, things you want to see here in New York or just in general, we'll get into that. Maureen, welcome to the program, Maureen. Guys, are you like me, guys? Are you a fan of love? I haven't realized how much of a fan of love I am until the Maureen and Ken, Mike and Rena Roberts. If you're not following it, it's fantastic. We've been friends a long time on the YouTube, and for as long as I've known them, Ken and Maureen have been in LDR. That LDR has finally ended. And Ken is in the Philippines with Maureen, having fun. And same thing with Mike Roberts and Rena. I'll tell you, I never watch YouTube during the day, my day, because I'm working. Can't do it. But the other day, Mike and Ken were landing into the Philippines to meet their LDRs, Maureen and Rena. And I was riveted. It was like better than television. Watching people that I've literally been talking to online for years, get together and finally meet each other in person. And it was a lot of fun. And I'm still following on their journeys through the end of the LDR into what I consider now a real relationship, right? And, to me, talking to somebody for years online or even video chatting, it just doesn't seem real to me for the simple reasons of like, is the person, what's going to happen the first time I fart or pass some gas or something? Will they be, hit the floor? Or just like how people act in restaurants in different situations. So it's fascinating, and I'm very happy for them. I'm happy for all four of them. So if you're not following that, it's mostly so far, I think, been on Rena's channel, but I'm sure Maureen will do some videos and live streams and stuff. And good for everybody. JG, the breakfast was great. Maureen, is that your first time in a hotel? I don't even know. But yeah, so they the two couples have made me a fan of love again. I'd just about given up on love in general, thinking that it exists or not. So I want to thank them. Fun to see them in Baguio doing Zumba too. Well, those videos aren't my favorite, to be honest. I like the videos, and I like the live stream when they're interacting. I consider Ken and Mike my friends, so I'm not going to sit there and just like drool over their girlfriends. What the hell else do you do with that? But yeah, it's been very fun. Hello, Ride for Life. How you doing? Hope all is well. Ken was trying to sell a Honda in Baguio. I think that's just a figment of your imagination, Don. It was hard for Mike to get his cane in step with the music, but he did good. Come on. Mike don't need a cane. I seen him. He walks just fine. I'll tell you, I haven't not been to Baguio yet. And Ken was saying that, there's like some kind of hefty fine if you get caught smoking. So I'm like, damn it. Because I want to go there for the cooler weathers. Cooler weathers. How about just cooler weather in general? But they really do, like the places I was, like Manila was tough. Well, Manila wasn't as tough as Davao. Davao, it was like a criminal having a cigarette. Even if you're staying away from everybody and just, not making yourself a menace. Not, throwing ashes in the butts everywhere. But they really make you not feel welcome. Let's put it that way. And I can understand they want to keep places, smoke-free. But if you set up a section, leave people alone. Like when I was in Davao and I stayed at the what the hell is that place? Marco Polo. I mean, they actually made me check in my lighter before I could go into the hotel, and they would give me a little number. Hey, you're number 44 or whatever. That really pissed me off. No other place but Davao asked me for that. Yes, you are right. I do need to stop smoking. It's on the roadmap. Because I have to. It's not good. Plus, I'll save a ton of money as well. Oh, yeah, the Philippines election is coming soon. Get that over with. I remember when I was staying at the Marco Polo, and I you have to go through security. So, I exited. The security was at the gate. I took like 2 steps, and then I remembered I forgot something up in the room. Right there, like 1 or 2 steps out of the door. And then the security frisked me to go back in, even though they just saw me take like 1 or 2 steps and like, oh shit, I forgot something. And then turn around and walk in, and they searched me anyway, even though they seen me right there. It's a little much. But yeah, so good for Ken and Mike and Rena and Maureen being with their LDR after so long. It's wonderful to see. Heartwarming on this very special JGBK. Oh, wait a minute. That's them. They have to have a very special Maureen, Michelle, and Ken live stream. Sitting in a candlelit dinner. What's this? What kind of bike did you pick? Tom Patrick is saying I managed to quit, but it took bad news from a CAT scan. I hear you, Tom. I hope it doesn't take me to get to that point. It might if I don't stop soon, but I'm hoping to beat that. When you make that connection and meet your beautiful young Filipina lifetime partner, you will want to be around for her. Yeah, I would imagine so. And I would imagine so that would be of any love that he had been separated from. So, guys, one of the things I was going to have this live stream and, and hang out with everybody. But I had I've been doing some brainstorming, and I want your input on this. I'm thinking about making some new video series to put up on the YouTube. I'll give you some examples, and you guys can tell me what you think. And I'm thinking about doing the Brooklyn Farmer series. Now, this is serious. I'm gonna do some planting in my backyard, and I'm gonna do videos on it. It's actually very. A lot of people view like urban gardeners and things like that. So I was thinking I might even start making it tomorrow. The video won't be out, but I'm going to going to the place to pick out plants. I'm going to have some vegetables. cucumber pickles, cherries, not cherries, cherry tomato, plum tomato, onion and garlic, just like a bunch of stuff that I actually use. And, whatever I can't eat, I'll give to either neighbors or I'll bring it over to one of the local food banks. Sure, they can use it. I wouldn't want the stuff that I grow to go to waste. So, I don't know if I could quit smoking. It's hard, Tim. I'll tell you, it is hard. Props to anyone that did it. My sister did it. I think it's almost been like 10 years now that she stopped. I'm very proud of her for doing that. I haven't been able to. My wife haven't, and I haven't been together for 2 years. I'm planning on going in July, finally. Wow, 2 years. Wow. Well, I mean, I'm sure you could have, you would have got over there if you could, but with the world, what was going on, that's tough, man. I can't imagine that. Like that. Being married or, I don't know, being engaged and not being able to see your loved one for that long. That would absolutely have to stink. But, you're going to be there in July now. And July's going to come up real quick. I don't know about you guys, but the year's just flying by. It's almost May already. By the way, New York City has been friggin' cold. That's why I haven't started the farming series yet. I mean, it was like frosty just a few days ago. Today was a nice day. It got up to about 68 degrees in New York City, which is beautiful. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's just right. Now, hopefully, that's why I think tomorrow I'm going to go and buy some plants. Garden is relaxing for some people, Tim says. Yeah, 100%. It's therapeutic. Ask the farmer guy in Bohol for advice. Yes. I will ask the master of the Bahavel for advice. That guy, for years, he couldn't grow anything. And then he lets Gina plant, and now she's got stuff growing all over the place. You see, it actually takes more than just planting it. Like, you actually have to care for it, water it, and do other things to it. It's not that it's so much work, but you actually do have to pay attention to it. Yeah, it's therapeutic. I did it as a kid, so I want to try it again. That's a great idea. Wife already planted radishes, lettuce, kale, and peas, and we're 10 hours north. Yeah. No, you can, I'll probably do the lettuce, too. I'm not a big kale guy, but, and whatever. Tell me about it. It was almost 3 years since I seen B-Joy. That's true, Scott. And you still wouldn't have if I wouldn't have berated you to go there. You owe me big time. But for some reason, Scott, B-Joy doesn't seem as happy as Marina and Rena. Yeah, well, Don, what I'll do as a tribute to the Bahavel is I'll wear the same shirt every time. And make, I'll have holes and rips in it. In my clothing. And then I'll come up with, I was thinking about this, Don. What I can do is I could ask my subscribers to sponsor a plant. If you want to sponsor a pepper plant, a bell pepper plant, you can send $10 to JGBK. And when I put the stake down to hold up the fruit, I'll put your name on it. And every time I do a progress video of the plants, you can see your name on a plant. How about that? I'll have the cucumbers. I'll have Devout Don pickles. Scoot cucumber. all for a small fee. Because no budget for this. I want to have a garden, but I can't afford the seeds. Plus, my water bill will go up, so I'll have a Judy Fisher pepper plant. Seedlings got started inside. Yeah, well, I'm going to make sure to put on the series that I'm a novice at it and have people berate me at how terrible I am at it. That'll be funny. Yep, ton of money. If you use $10 and quarters per day for 10 years, it would be 1 ton. I found cherry tomato yesterday, 1 pot. Oh, you better treat that cherry tomato good, Chi. They're very fickle. Sponsor an asparagus patch. You know, whatever. You'll get to name the vegetable that you want me to grow along with your donation to sponsor a plant in Brooklyn. You'll help feed someone, if not myself, my neighbors, if not my neighbors, then the food bank. Everybody wins. Oh, see, I got Judy sponsors my San Marzano plant. You know, I was in Home Depot a couple weeks ago, and I seen that they had a San Marzano plum tomato plant. But I'm not looking to buy at one of the box stores. I have a place local here that sells all of that stuff. So I'm most likely going to go over there. And I'll make a video of it and send you the receipt so you know, Judy. After 14 years in the same house, sometimes I think it would be a vacation if Rose was away. But then I realize I'd miss her and can't live without her nagging me. You're a sad man, Bill Pruitt. I consider you a friend, but you're a sad man. Plant some cannabis if you live in a state that allows it. You know something? I do live in a state that allows it now. New York State allows it. Mark the Savage King. Welcome to the program. Oh, wait, let me try something from Mark. Just from Mark. Hold on.
Mark the Savage King.
How's that? That good? Really bolster his savagery. So, cheating everybody. He did. He's there now. He's climbing the walls. I heard Scoop B on his live stream yesterday say that he was bored. He can't retire. Of course you can't retire, Scoop, because you're sitting in a room that when your wife goes out to work, she locks you in and you have the 4 walls to stare at. If you retired, whether in the U.S. or the Philippines, you will have projects. You told me so many times how, you're going to set, and when you move to the Philippines, you're going to set up solar, you're going to set up fish breeding tanks and all that stuff. You would not be busy. But in Thailand, you're just sitting in the room all day, waiting for your wife to come home like a sad puppy, actually. You can grow bitter melon, Malangi Luffa. That kind of really impressed the Filipinos. I'm sure I could get that stuff. Melon. Oh, bitter melon. How about just regular melons, like a honeydew or something? This is how it started. Last year, my neighbor was growing honeydews in the backyard, and we have a shared fence. And, he had these melons all over the place. He gave me some. But that, made me think, man, I want to do that. That's cool. And now, I'm so nuts that now the most popular type of videos that I watch are farmers. And I don't just mean in the Philippines. I watch American farmers. I watch this one channel, the Veggie Boys, and they're in Eastern Pennsylvania. And I love their videos. He's a wacky guy, but the farming is very interesting. I grew 8 San Marzano in 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot. It was very successful. Yeah, I bet it was. San Marzano. That's the right ones for the sauce. Honeydew. Yeah, not the honeydew where the woman comes up with the list and you have to do. The actual melons. All right, so all right, so it sounds like you guys are all right with that. Who knows? Maybe I'll expand the farm and put in a tilapia pond in the backyard. Do some farming, tilapia farming. I could do that. Ken Unga, welcome to the program, Ken. I was talking about you. Were your ears burning? I'm saying how much I like the videos and live streams that you and Maureen and Rena and Mike are doing. And that you four have helped restore my faith in love. It's lovely. So that's the guy. So, yeah, maybe a tilapia pond, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to start it off really small, just a few plants just to get going and see what happens with that. So that's going to be one series that I'll be working on. Now, another one I'm going to do, I'll tell you, I'm going to do... Hold on, I just want to just back to the hotel, fired up the laptop. Cool, man. I'm glad you joined. Bezo says she will plant the durian for you. Is durian a plant or a tree? The only thing I know about durian is that I stayed at one hotel. First of all the hotels banned it, but in this one hotel, and it was outside of the hotel, but just a few steps away from the door, I was walking by and I smelt this horrible, horrible smell. So, I had to find out what the heck it was because it looked like people were eating it. That was the durian. Ugh. Think of dirty feet. I don't know. Dirty feet stepping in dung. Ugh. To me, anything, not just a fruit, but I mean, anything that you have to put a nose clipper on your nose so you can't smell it to eat it isn't worth it. And plus, I heard that thing is like bad for high blood pressure or something like that. So why bother with that? Yeah, it does look like you guys are having fun. That's a great time. And you're there with your buddy Mike. I'll burn durian, but never plant it on purpose. Yeah, smelly gym socks. Oi, Kanoi. How you doing, buddy? Or pizza with pineapple. Pineapple doesn't go on pizza. See, I like pizza and I like pineapple, but I like them separately. Welcome, Kanoi. Long time no see, man. Glad to see you. Thanks for being here. Hello, brother. Yeah, I was watching their live stream last night, and I thought it was funny because apparently the hotel Ken and Maureen is staying at is like a Star Wars themed room. He had Darth Vader and a stormtrooper over the bed. And then on the other walls, it had R2-D2 and 3CPO. I was like, what the heck? Gym socks not washed in a year. That's what it smells like. Yeah, I could go with that. Just any awful odor. That's pretty much. Ken wasn't doing Zumba long. He saw a car a car with a for sale sign on it and had to go scrutinize it. Ken, you're getting a reputation of being an insane car salesperson over there. Don was saying you were looking at Hondas over there and trying to sell it. BJ says she will make you a durian and pineapple pizza. No, BJ. No, thank you. If you make that, give it to Scott. He likes that stuff. In fact, I seen BJ feed Scott a piece of durian on BJ's video. He seemed to really, really like it. I have 4 hours between flights at LAX. Just a little concerned on my flight from Chicago to LAX. Today's flight was 2 hours late. Oh, wow, you tracking the flights? I've never done that, but it's probably a good idea. Tell you what to expect. All right, so another video series I was thinking about making. And just, withhold your judgments for a bit, because I think this could be a really, really good video series. I was thinking of making a video series of cats versus babies. That's right, cats versus babies. Well, I'll put babies and cats in contests against each other to see who the winner is. Hell, I'm not thinking about cars at all. I'm on vacation. That's what I would have thought, but they were swearing up and down that you were checking out car dealerships in the Philippines. I have, it's actually... I thought they were wrong too. So yeah, so cats versus babies, right? And what I was thinking at first was like, for instance, I'll have a contest between the cat and the baby, right? I'll pick the cat up about a foot off the ground and drop it. Now, if the cat lands on its feet, then I have to do the same thing with the baby. I have to take the baby, a foot off the floor, drop it, and see if it lands on all fours, its legs and arms. If the baby's able to achieve that, then it'll be a tie. But like if the cat doesn't land on its feet, but the baby does, then the baby will win. But if the cat lands on all four, but the baby, let's say, ends up on its head, then the baby loses and the cat gets the victory. And I'll do that, at different heights, 2 feet, 3 feet. Now, the only challenge that I've been having with this potential video series is that nobody wants to give me their baby to drop them on the floor. So if I just have to find the right kind of parents that would allow this, and then I'll do 2 feet, 3 feet, and we'll see who wins, the cat or the baby, right? Wolfan4966, welcome to the program. And then different challenges, like I'll see, like maybe a little like jack ball, small ball, and put it on the floor and see if the cat can whack it across the floor, and then we'll put the baby with the ball and see if the baby knows how to do anything with the ball other than choke on it. There's many kind of tests that we can do on challenges, cats versus babies. And I have a sneaky suspicion that cats are going to win a lot of these contests. Believe me, cat versus baby. I mean, who's going to catch a mouse faster, the cat or the baby? The cat will rack that up. No problem. But like different series like this. Not hearing much on Wolfen's plans lately. Wolfen has no plans. Right, Wolfen? Wolfen has no plans because he sends all his money to his wife, not leaving him enough money to go over there. So I say this to you. Does she want him or his money? It's obvious. I love cats, especially if you slow roast them with some barbecue sauce on the side. 1 billion Chinese can't be wrong. We can do that contest. Cats versus babies. What tastes better on the barbecue? We'll put them each on skewers and season them the same. I don't know. Baby, very tender. Try and add Kiji for babies. Wanting to be in the movies or stunt babies. Unbothered Avocado, welcome to the program. Thanks for stopping in. Jamie Avocado. Wait, let me welcome everybody in with my voice.
Welcome to the JGPK program. This is JGPK Demon Voice.
So just think of all the fun that I can have. Like I said, the only problem I'm having is nobody wants to give me their baby to run these tests. But I think it's important work, and people need to know. Always agrees. Nice and tender baby would be. Come on, what other channel do you go to that talks about grilling babies? Grilling cats and babies and seeing which one tastes better. By the way, if you're sensitive to this stuff, I'm joking. This is for fun. Our plans are to complete our house over there so we can return in luxury. Yep. Bill, did they ever send you videos of the work they're doing? I like to see the progress. I think he did once a while ago. Cat versus coon on a spit. Does GPS on the phone work in the Philippines? It did when I was there. Well, I don't know if it worked with my U.S. phone, but when I had the smart chip, I used smart when I was over there. It did. Google Maps work, stuff like that. Hey, Bill Pruitt, how are the kids? JG is looking for kids. I think Judy has a few babies running around. Maybe she could share one. Bill's eating coon. Eating coons, squirrels. Yeah, James, from well, I mean, it's been over 2 years ago that I've been there, but yeah, Google Maps and Waze did work when I had the smart chip in the phone. And I used Grab everywhere there. Of course, I went to civilized places, not like, in the middle of nowhere. We eat squirrel on occasion. That's not bad. Listen, these things like coons and squirrels, the only way I would eat these things is if, there was a serious food shortage or something. Then I would probably break down and do it from hunger. But, I don't see any reason to do it right now. For me. Yeah, Kevin's a chef. He can turn anything into a delicious meal. They taste nutty. I get it. All right, so the baby series is another thing I'm thinking about doing. What I'm really going to do is a New York City food truck series. I done two food trucks here in New York, and my sausage video truck has over 28,000 views. Wasn't expecting that, but it has over 28,000 views on it. And I did an ice cream truck video, by the way, which was terrible. It was like, not that I could do so much better now, but at least I have now more of an idea of what to do. But like the ice cream truck got over 5,000 views as well. And that one, half of it wasn't even about the ice cream truck. But I could do a whole series on New York City food trucks, and they have every different kind you can think of. Italian, Mexican, pizza, vegetarian trucks. I mean, everything. And just do, pop out one video a week or every other week, something like that. That's not really nothing funny about it, but it is an idea. And I think if I could do it halfway decent, then I could get some views on that kind of stuff. Because for whatever reason, Google likes when you put food trucks or New York City with food trucks on it. People tune in for that. And why wouldn't you? If you're a fan of food, and who isn't? Is possum good? The Valdana is asking Wolf, and if possum's good. We had a possum over here a couple years ago, but no longer. Something happened to it. Can't talk about it. Roach Coach series. That food truck on that food truck looked awesome. Yeah, it was. I love it. Whenever I'm in Queens, that one I go to all the time. They have sausage and peppers, cheesesteak, meatball, palm. The Rifle's pics going on his channel. It's him and his woman smooching. Live vicariously, Kevin. By the way, Kevin, I meant to ask you, how's work? I think Amazon food truck video sounds like a good idea. That one I'm definitely doing, Tim. What do you think about the baby one? The Cats vs. Babies, though. That could be good for a laugh. Possum is better after tenderizing properly by a Ford truck at 60 miles per hour. That would be cool. I always wanted to go to New York. would give people an idea on what trucks are there. They have whole sections, Jamie. It's big business here, actually. They have Williamsburg and Williamsburg, and like, I think they have like 40 or 50 like really fancy. And what is a lot of restaurants have their own food trucks as well. So to promote their restaurants, they set up these really nice food trucks, and you go around and you can taste all the different foods from all the different restaurants. Not everyone has a restaurant attached with some are just a food truck, but some of them have the food trucks in order to bring people into their restaurants. So it is good. That one I'm doing for sure. That's a real one. Casper's Babies, like I said, I'm having trouble getting the babies. The cats are totally into it. My cats are willing to go up against any baby, up to 3 years. They're pretty confident that they will take them. Roadkill armadillos in Florida are great. Tastes like pork. Yes, not chicken. My sister moved to Florida, and she was telling me about all the different animals, the gators, the frogs, the little geckos. I don't know if I like that or not. We have a couple restaurants here that have special license to prepare muskrat. It's a special seasonal dish here for some unknown reason. Muskrat. Ugh. Puke. Mark King is saying, talking about something to eat, I had gone to make some French bread, French toast, and seen that my milk was turned and cheese. So, JG, you say you like cheese, right? Want some? Mark, the Savage King. Sometimes I really think you don't have my best interests at heart. And I'm such a fan of yours. Google Tony's hot dog truck in Newark. Well, not right now, but I will. I use Sigic. You don't need load and a local SIM card, and the GPS is free. There you go, guys. The only problem is by the time I get there, I'll probably most likely forget that. And if I write it down, I'll just lose the paper anyway. I am sure that it tastes just fine, too. Yeah. Not for me. How about new husky against the babies and a cat? I don't know, Kano. I think that husky might just have too much of an overwhelming advantage, being that it can fit either one of its into its mouth. The husky could literally just eat the competition away. Chicken feet and shop right here. Well, you know something? I was in my local supermarket the other day, and I seen, because I live in like a Caribbean area, a lot of Caribbean immigrants, and I saw pig nose, pig feet, all kinds of things that, oxtail, obviously, ox nose, just all this kind of stuff that I'm not familiar with, so it seems strange to me. I understand millions of people love it and eat it, and God bless them. But just sometimes, just like what the name is or what it is. Like I was talking to somebody about chicken liver, and I love chicken. I just don't eat the liver. I don't know. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with eating that stuff. Like I said, it's it's what you grew up with that you know. I'll try anything I can kill. I just won't always like it. But I'll try it at least once. You're a wild man, Bill. Mike Whitcomb, welcome to the program. How you doing, Mike? Then I saw chicken feet in my local grocery. What the heck is going on? Yeah, we got them here too. I'll do a video on that. Just put it up. Show the strange, what's to me strange foods. To others, perfectly normal. To me, I look at it and, I get, you ever like puke a little in your throat? Like it's like halfway at your throat to puke. That's what I get. Right next to the package of cow tongue. Yeah, they have that too. That's a popular one. But yeah, so, thinking about doing that series. And they have pizza, endless, anything you can think of. They have a food truck dedicated to it here in New York. And believe me, I'd be on board with, tasting these different dishes. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a random stranger to test the vegetarian food truck. I'll stick the meat to the meats, to the good stuff. So eventually I'll be doing that. I want to start the gardening one tomorrow. I'm gonna go over to the place and at least buy the plants and get them put in. And I'll make a video. And I have a hat from the Philippines. It's a Yankee hat, but it's like a farmer hat. And I just have to find a piece of straw, put out of my mouth, and then I'll be the Brooklyn Farmer, JGBK. It's good stuff. Bruce, the shooting star. Welcome to the program, Bruce. How you doing there, buddy? Hope you're well today.
Yes, welcome Bruce, the shooting star. He's skyrocketing. And YouTube, he's going all out for new subscribers. Check out.
Check out the Shooting Star channel. It's very healthy for you. Do you like to laugh? Listen to Bruce Shooting Star laugh. Go to sleep with it on in the background. Yes, Bruce will lullaby you to bed.
Oh man, I love those voices. I just found out right before I came on, because before I used to be able to do broadcaster 1, broadcaster 2, AM, FM, but now they have those funny voices. How about a homeless person you take around to all the iffy food trucks lest to get sick wins? I'll just let him eat it then. Sponsor a homeless person here in New York. Send a PayPal to JGBK and we'll feed a homeless person for you. And I'll send you the receipt and a picture. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Bruce. See, that's what Bruce does. He laughs. It's a one-of-a-kind laugh, only at Shooting Star. Shooting Star MS, multiple sclerosis. He also suffers from that, but he overcomes the challenges. Tune in. He's on later. I heard there was a street in Brooklyn, like a van community, people living in their vans. There might be. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure there could be. Sometimes around the corner from me, there's like a cemetery, and I'll see like RVs parked along the street next to the cemetery. Like people living in there for reals. They don't stay that long, a few days. But, hey, people do what they got to do, right? Jewish sect. Oh, yeah. No, they have mikveh trucks and vans. Mikveh. It's like you go in, for religious scholaring, learning. And for years I was told that those vans had the truck, the mikveh mikveh tanks. And they have the mikveh tanks where the woman has to bathe in the milk. During that time of month, you know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is. But they do that too. Ken is wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Maureen has long pants and a hoodie. I'm sure. For Maureen, that's Baguio sounds like it's going to be a hell of a lot cooler than where she lives. For sure. Davao is scorching. Mindanao, scorching hot. Cook an egg on the sidewalk. If there was sidewalk, it's mostly dirt. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to bring up regarding the Philippines. It seems like so many expats are going home, back to their home countries after staying there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it is. you know, for years, all they said was how, it was paradise and the most wonderful place in the world to live, and they would never leave, and now everybody's leaving. I don't get it. But me, I always said that I would never live there full time. My plan would be to, if it's even that country now I'm expanding my search, maybe Colombia, Nicaragua, things like this. But I would never want to not live in the United States at all. That's just me. Everybody's slightly different. You can tell the girls are chilly there. Yeah, well, it's different. I bet like, Filipinos who grow up in Baguio are probably more accustomed to it. I mean, obviously, that would only make sense, right? But if they didn't, then yeah, they're going to be cold. They're going to be just as cold as I am hot when I'm there. I haven't eaten at many food trucks before, but if I eat Taco Bell, no one sees me for 3 days unless they come into the bathroom, and wouldn't recommend that. Well, that's a little bit too TMI. Of course there's no food trucks by you, Bill. There's no people. Who's going to be running the food truck? Cattle? You go up to the thing and it's a cow or something? Or steer trying to sell you something? They'll be trying to sell you vegetarian stuff so you don't eat them. Where there's more heads of cattle than people, there's not going to be many food trucks. Great weather for me, a little chilly for Marine. Yeah, see, this is why I want to get to Baguio. Next trip, and I don't have any set plans, but, I would be from New York to Manila and then fly to Baguio and spend a bunch of time there to check it out. Seems like a really cool happening, hipstery kind of. Plus, the big thing is not being so hot. It's really terrible. It's the drug addiction, losers living there. Yeah. Well, I remember when I was in San Diego, and I couldn't believe all the homeless people. That's what happens when you have the most perfect weather in the world. 75 now in Baguio, looks like 62 at night. See, that would be perfect for me. That's like, you could wear pants, number one. I would probably wear shorts, but maybe at night I'd wear some khakis with a light jacket. That'd be perfect. You don't have to bundle up like it's winter in New York. I can always say he should have gotten in there with the female boxer. He doesn't want to be made look a fool. Besides, a man fighting a woman can't win, because if you win, well, it was a girl. You're supposed to beat her, and if you don't, then it's even worse. So there's nowhere to go with that. No man should never fight a woman. Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Get with the program. Hi, Tim. Thanks for stopping by, man. Wait, let me give you a special welcome.
Hey, Tim. How you doing? This is Demon JJ. Welcome to the program.
Turn off the demon. Demon scares people. So, yeah. I was saying that. Let's see what else we got left here to talk about tonight. Oh, maybe I'll throw out the link and see if somebody wants to chat for a few minutes or not. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Can I even do this now? Let me see. Invite. Sometimes I forget to even throw out the link. Mostly because most people don't join me. I don't know if they're afraid. I'm only kidding. It doesn't matter. I think of it this way. Like, I don't like to go on people's stream if I have nothing to say. And there are definitely nights, well, more nights than most, that so I'm not around everybody's joining everybody's panel. And this goes out like to Bill Pruitt and his type of people. Please stop saying happy wife, happy life. It is very emasculating. It's a very emasculated saying. Instead say this. Say, Happy king, happy queen. You see, it's much better. So, Wolfman. No, that was the demon. Tim is asking, am I still working from home? I am, but it's coming to an end. And I'm actually sad it's coming to an end. I have such mixed emotions about this. On the one hand, I want to get out of the house and work like that. But on the other hand, if I can do what I need to do from working from home, it's so much easier. I don't have to be in traffic. I don't have to be circling 25 minutes. And I'm not kidding. Circling for 25 minutes to an hour, trying to find a parking spot. It's such a pain in the ass to be in the field. And I really never stopped and thought about it until I got stuck working from home. So, I'm mixed about it. I think they have like a drop dead date of May 4th. They want everybody back in the field. And I think I'm going to have to do it. I see benefits of it. And I also see it being a pain in the ass because, in the morning before I start work from home, I have the news radio on and I'm listening to, oh, this bridge is 45 minutes. This bridge is an hour. This street is closed. There's a broken pipe on this thing. And I've been away for 2 years and I'm not looking forward to that aspect of it. I'm really not. Well, yeah, we have meetings to discuss the meetings. That sounds pretty, but it's not reality. And if you enjoy making her happy, then it's not work. I'm not saying don't make you of course. If people are in a relationship, you would think that they would both be trying to make each other happy, wouldn't you? I think that just would be understood. JG, you're right. I hate when someone say happy wife, happy life. What about happy husband, happy life the wife will have? Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at this. Big star,
what's
Ken.
going on over there?
How you doing, buddy? How's it going?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I did a whole thing on how I'm enjoying you two couples finally getting together. I've known you since I've known you. Since I've known you, you've always been the couple, and now you're finally together. So it makes me smile. I hope you're having a lot of fun.
We are. We're enjoying our time together for sure.
Hi, Maureen. Is that still the Star Wars room?
Yeah, this is that Star Wars. I
saw that last.
Nice.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, it's like a theme hotel, but it's all like either Star Wars or like superheroes and all that kind of crap. And then downstairs, the guy who owns this has a massive, and I mean absolutely the largest collection of Star Wars stuff I've ever seen in my life. It's like a museum. Honest to God.
Really?
Yeah, downstairs he's got like this giant museum of all this Star Wars stuff. It's incredible.
Is he a foreigner or Filipino?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a nice little hotel. It's like 6 stories high and clean, nice.
So what do you think?
Got a beautiful view out this patio here. Just really
yeah, well, you got Maureen in the room. Of course, it's a beautiful view.
Absolutely, I got a beautiful view in the room and in the back.
But that's your first time in Paglia. How you finding it?
I like it. I really like it.
You do, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I would love it for the weather, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, I will tell you, like yesterday, the actual temperature was 75. But according to the phone, it felt like 84 because the humidity is high and that sun's cooking down on you, and it just feels much hotter. You're like,
oh, is it high humidity?
Oh, yeah. 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 The humidity yesterday was like 78%, 79, something like that. So it was hot. Wow. And then we had a storm last night. We went over to Rena and Mike's and had dinner. And right before we went to go over there, man, the clouds broke loose. it was an incredibly hard raid, no doubt about it.
Really? So let me ask you this, Ken. Compared to other places you've been in the Philippines, does it Baguio like overwhelmingly like anti-smoker?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Is that the worst place you've been for anti-smoking?
Davao's pretty close. Davao
Yeah.
City's pretty close, but I will tell you here, it's severe because if you get caught smoking on the street, it's a $500 U.S. fine. 500.
It can't be U.S.
It is. It is. It's the equivalent of $500. It used to now down in Davao. It used to be $250.
Yeah, but how can?
But
Yeah, because I've been to Davao and I thought they were, very anti-smoking, like worse than Manila. But you're saying that Baguio's on par with Davao. Wow.
even more so. In fact, I searched around for hours trying to find cigarettes, and I
Really?
finally found a couple packs of cigarettes. Oh yeah, it's like impossible. It's like, and this is a city of over 500,000. It's a big city.
Not even like in 7-Elevens?
I went
Not in
into
7
4 7-Elevens and struck out, but the fifth one, I found them. But I went in and I asked the clerk. I said, "By chance, do you sell tobacco products like cigarettes?" She goes, "Yes, sir." And she opened up a drawer under the counter. It wasn't even. They're not even displayed. You don't even.
Oh, not even advertised.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and vape, same thing. There's no vape shops here. There's nothing like that. Nothing.
Really? Yeah, I guess you have to go to Angela City for that.
Right.
Yeah, because when I was there, I remember in Manila they had the vape
Oh,
shops in the. When I was in Manila, they had the vape shops in the supermarkets, not the supermarkets, the malls. Even if it was like a kiosk or something.
Yeah, not here. Even the big giant SM mall that's right up here on the hill. Nothing.
Not a one.
You can't find any. No.
Because
But I
what
will
happened?
tell
What
you
happened?
the difference
Go ahead.
too, but I will tell you a little bit different too is versus the other places I've been in the Philippines is Baguio is very, very clean, and there's a lot more money here. You could tell there's just way more money. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could
way
tell just
more.
through the
You can
videos.
tell by the cars people are driving and the motorcycle. I mean, just everything's more expensive. I mean, you can tell there's just more money here. Yeah.
Only like in ritzy neighborhoods where they be doing Zumba in the park. You don't see that in poor provinces.
Right. No, this is a very wealthy city for sure. You can see it while you're here. I mean, it's like there's way more money here. Now I don't know where they get it because I'm not seeing like no big industries or nothing like that here, but they got more money. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Well, is that one of the places where they say like the rich Filipinos in Manila and stuff will vacation there?
Well, this is the home of the summer palace of the president.
Ah,
Yeah, the
Tropical
presidential
Tim.
summer palace or whatever they call it.
Tropical Tim is saying 25,000 for smoking in public, and never heard of that.
Crazy. Yeah, I've had 2 people tell me TT here already. Who's this, huh?
Mike.
Hang on, guys.
Let's drink, guys.
Hey, Mike. Yeah. Hey, let me call you back. Okay.
Milo,
Right, wait.
is that good? What is it? Chocolate?
Good.
It's
This is
chocolate,
better.
Maureen?
This
Oh
is
yeah, that's
better.
much better.
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah, I like that much better too.
Oh, yeah.
A sippy or some Smirnoff. Give me the Smirnoff. Yeah, Judy is here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, you know what
Yeah,
happened to
it's,
me?
Incredible view outside this patio of these mountainsides.
I saw it yesterday, last night, your morning.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and you could even see Rena's place from there. They were
Yeah,
pointing
yeah.
it out.
Yeah, you can see it from the patio here. Yeah, the balcony rather. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I
But
know
there's
that
a
was
lot of traffic here. There's a lot of traffic. I mean, it's pretty heavy traffic.
Have you been hit with any rain there yet?
Last night
Night.
we got dumped on last night. Oh yeah.
We's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were out and
Oh, man.
we just what were we doing? Where did we go? before we went to arenas. We had to go do something. I wanted to go exchange money. Get
Right.
more pesos. So we jumped on over there, and then we were just going to go from there to Rena's place.
The exchange rate now is 52.
And before we even had a chance to get a taxi or anything, man, it broke loose. I mean, we luckily we stood underneath this this like awning, to a store, like an awning, and we stayed dry.
Right.
Man, it was coming down though. I mean, hard, real hard.
It's funny to me. I haven't been to Baguio, but the other places like Manila and Davao, I actually welcomed the rain. It felt so good, to get caught in the shower there because it's so hot. But Baguio seems different. It's cooler, especially at night.
The temperatures up here are completely different. Completely. I mean, it's much cooler. It feels hot. In the middle of the afternoon, man, it feels like you're in Florida. I mean, it feels hot. But it's only when you look at the temperature, it might be 76, 77.
Right.
It just feels much hotter. Like this morning, when we went out this morning to do that Zumba, the girls,
Yeah.
that was 6 o'clock. That was 6 a.m. in the morning. And it was
God.
63. It was 63. I'm wearing shorts and just a regular shirt, t-shirt, like all this, and I was completely comfortable, and we could see the steam coming out of the girls' mouths. It was that chilly for them.
Yeah.
I looked at Mike. I go, geez, I'm completely comfortable with what I've got on, and these girls are blowing smoke out there.
I gotta be honest with you, Ken. I would never be up that early. I would just stay in bed while the girls went and did Zumba, and then after they come home and shower, then we'll go to breakfast.
I got up at 3:30.
Oh my
I was
God.
up at 3:30. Yeah. Now we went
Are
to
you
bed a
still-
little early.
Are you still like a little bit with the time change, getting adjusted?
Maybe a little, but
Up
now
at 3.
I was able to get some sleep because when I first started the whole long travel, from the time I woke up on Tuesday morning, and that was probably about what I said, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and it was 2 whole days before I slept. It was 48 hours before I even was able to sleep because you're wound up. By the time you get over here,
Oh yeah.
even as
No, well-
exhausted as you are, you're wound up. You can't sleep.
I was like that too. And when I saw you guys getting off the plane, you just looked tired, but I'm sure you had energy because even
Oh,
me, I would be energized when I first get there, even if it's been a long day or two.
Yeah, you are. You're wound up because the adrenaline kicks in. And then we had that real interesting drive from Manila up into the mountains of Baguio. That took 3 hours. And it was at night. And I'll tell you what, man, Kennison Road. Look up Kennison Road in the Philippines or Baguio. Just look up Kennison Road, Baguio. Holy smokes, dude. You talk about the craziest road ever. I mean, it was just winding and winding and winding and winding and up these hills and down, and oh my God. And it was dark,
Well, is that the road that also they have a lot of what is it? Down. Can't think of the word. Where it downspill.
Avalanches or whatever.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
What?
I can't think of it either.
Yeah. I'm reading Kevin's comment. Kevin, the Mr. Google Nash, is saying, I'm getting Baguio official site saying 2 and 5,000 peso for second and third offense.
Well, I wonder if that, Kevin, is for the locals. I wonder if they slam the foreigners.
Yeah, I bet they would.
I was told by two people. It was $500 US. But it could be just the foreigners. I don't know.
Yeah, to the condos.
Yeah. I'm just real careful.
Yeah, I would be.
I've got just a little vape I take. If we're going to be walking around, I sneak ahead every now and then.
Yeah.
If I had to go out here, I just cup that thing in my hand, and just make sure nobody's.
Well, in some places, I heard that they're even tougher on vapes than they are actual cigarettes in some parts of the Philippines.
Well, what's weird is my brother, who he spent 30 days in Thailand, just got back to Davao City, but he was 30 days in Thailand, and he goes, Ken, vaping there is a serious crime. He goes, but everybody smokes. Everybody. If you go to a restaurant, ashtrays all on every table. He goes, it's the strangest thing. They just won't allow vaping at all.
Yeah.
But you can smoke in Thailand. You can walk around, smoke in the restaurants. Yeah.
Well, Yeah, well, that reminds me of Amsterdam, where you could go into a coffee shop and smoke up weed, but you couldn't have a cigarette at the table. I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, how crazy is that? I mean, it's completely absurd.
MK Show TV, welcome to the program, MK. No, but it sounds like you guys are having a great time.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's fun. And the
So,
food's
what's
real
the plan?
good.
You got one more week there, then you're coming back to the States, but you're not going there officially until you retire a couple more years.
Correct. Now we'll fly down to Plaridel on Monday, and then I'll stay.
That's a Mindanao, right?
7 more days there. Yeah, northern Mindanao, right on the ocean, right on the shore.
That's
where
cool.
Marine's from, so I'll be taking her back home from Baguio.
Gotcha.
And then,
Staying at it.
It's back to the grind, in America.
Ken, don't even think about it. Just have fun while you're there. Because if you start thinking about time to come home, then it shortens the time that you have there.
Nah, yeah, you don't want to think about it at all.
No.
Nah,
It's, because we know it's vacations. We know it's not forever, so just enjoy it while you're there.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's almost like I don't even want to think about back home at all. You know what I mean? Like, so
No,
much
and
more
you should.
relaxing here and entertaining, and yeah.
Hey, Mercury 3, welcome to the program, Merc. Thanks for stopping in. But it's been great watching you. I was surprised that, because I was saying to myself that, like, if Rena or Maureen, I just got off the plane and they were sticking a camera in my face, I'd tell them to get that shit out of my face. I thought you and Mike handled it very well.
Well, I'll tell you what, that trip was brutal. I mean, it was just absolutely brutal. I couldn't wait to get off that plane and be done, man. I was just tired.
Well, especially after such a long flight, and you get off the flight and then you have the camera in your face. But you guys did well, man. I would have, I wouldn't have been this nice. Let's put it that way.
Well, my big concern was them finding us, because the traffic out in front of that place was intense. I mean, we're talking thousands and thousands of taxis and picking people and dropping people. That's a big airport and it's real busy. And
well, I don't know
that place, man. I was like, they're not going to find us. It's like, holy crap! And you got to remember that your phone don't work because you got no connection. So,
well, what?
How did we figure that out? We got a hold of Rena somehow. I don't know.
I don't know if if I was you, I wouldn't have. But when Rena was doing the live stream trying to find you guys, I mean, they were so far off. Like, they had to go back in the truck, and it was a long drive to get to the right place where you were.
It was 15 minutes away. On the same airport. At the same airport, it was a 15-minute drive away.
We are meeting them in Terminal 1, and then Ken called me that, oh, where are you? We are here in Terminal 3. Terminal 2 is a bit far.
15-minute drive away. I mean,
no, I was watching.
At the same airport. It's huge. Yeah,
Ken, I was saying that I never watch YouTube, during our day because I'm working, like you when you're back at home,
right.
But I had to tune in for that. It was like, it worked out to be like from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I just stopped working and we just watching the girls meet up with you guys.
It was fun. It was exciting. Me and Mike were both very excited. I mean, no doubt about it. And then we worked our way up into the mountain 3 hours, and then we got checked in here about, what was it, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oof. That's a long day for you and Mike, man.
Well, from the time it started till the time we got here, it was over 30-hour trip. Over 30.
Oof. Wow.
I mean, it was tough. I mean, we were just, and of course, being a smoker, it's even tougher.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
Did you maybe like puff that vape you had on the plane maybe once or twice?
I snuck in there a few times. Yeah, I did. I'll admit.
Me too.
There's no way. Like especially the trip to Japan from Chicago, because that's like just under 14 hours. It felt like 20 hours, but it was like 14 hours. And I snuck in there maybe not many times, maybe
just a couple.
Maybe
keep
3
you
times.
Just to keep your sanity.
Right, and it helped.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely helped. I mean, there's no doubt.
Stuck in off.
Down, I felt so much better.
You're on a long plane, you're getting fidgety,
Oh, God. And you're just, how, and the plane was completely full, and it's got, I don't know how many people, 400 or 500 people on it. I mean, big plane, and you're just cramped in there.
Wasn't that?
Yeah, it's not fun. The traveling, getting back and forth to the Philippines is not fun.
No.
No matter who you are. I mean, it don't matter who you are.
Yeah.
It's just not, it's not fun.
No, listen, I've taken direct from New York to Manila. It's like 15 and a half. Even that's not fun.
Oh, no.
No.
No. Not at all. Because you would think, that you burned up like 4 hours, and you look and it's only been an hour. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Kidding? I thought it was like 4 hours or 5 hours. It's been 1 hour.
Yeah, you can't
You're
watch
like,
the
oh,
clock.
Yeah.
If you watch the clock, it goes slower.
Oh yeah. Well, what makes it rough too is you want to get there. You got this all planned out for all this time, and you just can't wait to get there. And but we made it. We made it.
Yeah, but Tim is saying, just use the Mile High cabin to vape a couple of puffs.
Right. Right. But yeah, this little thing here was my little lifesaver. I mean, that's for sure, man. Just this This is just a disposable vape, because I don't vape. This is the first vape I've ever owned.
I find Ken that the vapes, especially when I first try it, make me cough even more than a cigarette does.
True. No. Exactly right. It does the same thing to me.
Because there's a different pull.
I can smoke a regular cigarettes. I can smoke them all day, and I'm not coughing. This thing, yeah, you take 2 or 3, 4 good hits.
Well, you have to learn how to hit it without being able to cough. At least that was me. There's a learning curve.
Right.
Yes, Kay is right.
There's no doubt about it.
Looks like you, JGBK, much excited for them. Yes, I am. I'm a fan of love, MK. Yes, congratulations, Mercury, on your grandbaby. He says keys to get vape flavor, same as smell as CR product. Yeah, you do. Like, I smoke Newport, so I'd get the mint, But it ain't even that. Mango flavor. Ah, that's good. Get the kids hooked on that.
Well, see, I figure, maybe just think it smelled like fruit.
Right.
Correct. Somebody on the plane right behind me was using the vape in their seat. Now they were hiding it, but I could smell a whip. It was like vanilla. I could smell that vanilla vape.
I did that a couple times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny. My brother does. My brother he'll throw that blanket over his head. He'll throw the blanket over his head to act like he's sleeping. He's hitting his vape. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny.
Now, so what's the plans today?
We're
got a full agenda?
To a place called. We're gonna go to a restaurant tonight that does them seafood boils. With the big, the boil, where you get all the crabs and all the stuff. It's called a seafood boil. They're kind of known for it. What was the name of that place? Jeez, I got it here. Let me look at it here. Oh,
It could be Shooting Star.
Red Snapper Restaurant. It's called Red
Snapper.
Red Snapper. We're gonna go there.
I'm not a big seafood guy, but I'm sure you'll have fun.
Oh yeah.
Are you checking out any of the sites around town?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were gonna go over to that big stone. What do they call it? Stone Castle or Stone something? This rich dude built this great big giant size. It's all built in this valley. Rena did a video on a couple.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I saw a video.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's huge. It's an unusual place. But we're gonna go check that out, and just all kinds of stuff. It's whatever we just wake up and feel like doing. It's like no.
Yeah.
Itinerary.
Well,
kind of go. Hey,
that's.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, well, that's kind of like the choice when you go on vacation. I one time I went with my nephew, and he was like regimented, like at 10 o'clock we're gonna be over here, at 12 o'clock we're gonna be here, and I didn't like that kind of thing. I like it more where you just make it up as you go along.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the big reasons too. I won't go on a cruise. I'll never spend my money to go on a cruise ever in my life.
Oh, me neither. I have no interest in cruises.
No, none. Zero.
Yeah.
Because number one, I want scenery, not just ocean as far as the eye can see. Number one. Number two is it's too regimented. You're too confined, and it's like, it's just not for me.
Plus,
I
you
never
see the
will.
same
I will
people
never
over
spend
and
a penny
over.
going on a cruise. Yeah, I'll never do it.
No, me
I'm
neither.
more of
I'm
an
with you.
adventure. I like to adventure more. Just wake up and decide, let's go do something different.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the Ken and Maureen versus Mike and Rena bowling adventure.
Oh yeah, yeah. We might do that tomorrow. Yeah, we might do that tomorrow. I think that's going to be one of our things we do tomorrow. Because the girls, they've been out bowling. They kind of know what they're.
Tropical Tim is saying, Ken, don't drink the San Miguel Pale Pilsen. It's really bad for you. Smirnoff.
There you go, TT. That's what I'm drinking.
Did you get that there, or you brought that?
Here.
Here, right?
Yeah, here. Yo, there's no cigarettes.
You get the duty free
in this entire city. There's no cigarettes to be found, but you can find any kind of alcohol in every corner in the entire city. There's
Absolutely.
liquor stores every other 20 feet. Yeah.
Yep. No, it's true.
Oh yeah, they're big drinkers in the Philippines. They like their alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can get anything. You can get any kind of alcohol you want here. Bacardi, rum. You can get whatever. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Vodka. You can buy whatever you want. Oh yeah.
I found that there as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so it's been fun. I'm glad I finally made it.
Kevin's asking, no, they're not South Park fridge magnets. They're Star Wars magnets.
No, there's like some of the stuff is actually painted on. Somebody came here and actually physically painted it on. That's kind of weird.
Copyright infringement.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because I looked at it, a couple of them, I'm like, that's not even a decal or a stick on it. It was painted on. But you ought to see this guy's collection downstairs in the lobby. Oh my God, it's freaking huge. This guy could open up his own Star Wars museum. There's no doubt.
RMA said he's been on 2 cruises already and had a great time, and I liked it. That's great, RMA. You see, when
RMA, I know many people who've been on cruises and loved it. Just loved it.
Yeah, people don't understand that. Like, if we say we don't really care for cruises, it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. If you like it, you do it.
Right.
You know?
And it's the same thing with coming to the Philippines is not for everybody.
Right.
I mean, it isn't. But either you're into it or you're not. It's just like, people like to go over to Europe. Me, I'll never spend a penny going to Europe. Why would I ever do that? It's just not my thing.
I want to check out Europe.
Southeast Asia is where I like to go. To go to Europe or England or Paris, I wouldn't spend one penny doing that. Not one. I would not have a fun time. It's not me. It's just not my thing. I like it a little bit more gritty and a little bit more,
gritty.
Not gritty, but you know what I mean.
It's gritty.
Well, yeah, the difference between, say, anywhere in the Philippines compared to like Paris, night and day.
Oh yeah.
The Paris kind of thing would not be for me. The Baguio or Davao City or what, that's for me. That's just what I like.
Yeah, you really like Davao a hell of a lot more than I do. Hi, Chi. Welcome to the program.
Hi.
Hello, Chi.
Hello. Sorry to interrupt. I just go up here. Just wanted to invite everyone. I'm gonna do live at the end of the month. I will not show my face right now because I wanted to show
save
how
it?
widen. Yeah, to save if how widen my forehead and how curly my hair. So happy to see you, couple. And I say hello, everyone, and bye for now.
Very good.
Bye, Chi.
All right, we'll check in. We'll see you in your life.
Ed Denoy, welcome to the program. Oh, so Chi Taurus is doing a live after me. I'm gonna end it in a couple of minutes, but it was. I'm just so happy for you guys, man. It's great.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We know there's been a lot of people watching this because it's been 4 years. People have been seeing us do an LDR for not a year, not 6 months, not 2 years, 4 years.
And that's how.
The COVID.
And that's how we all. That's how. But That's how we all know you by as a couple.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
And unfortunately, the COVID added 2 years to me coming over here.
yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. Because see, I'm the kind of person, you guys know, I was married to a Philippine. I've been here. This is my 9th time. I've been all over the place, and but the second time around doing an LDR, doing what I'm doing, you want to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more cautious, and a little bit more slower. Well, that cost me a long time because I could have came over here 3 months after talking to her. But I was like, no. I'm going to give it a year and a half, maybe a couple of years, talk and make sure everything's cool. Then I go over there. But when that time came, that's when the COVID hit. It just like, done. What the
No. No, I remember when it happened, like you were getting close to making some plans, and then
well, I already
yeah,
had
wasn't
tickets.
it?
Yeah.
What we were gonna do the Tom and Ruth meetup, right?
Yes. Yeah, I already had
Yeah.
a ticket with coming and everything. I had to cancel.
Yeah, I
All
remember
of a
that.
sudden, it went into lockdown. It was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Now I'm gonna have to wait. And then we didn't expect the wait to be that
No,
long. Nobody.
I didn't expect it to still be that long. No way.
Nobody expected it. No.
Tropical Tim is saying after a Navy career, a cruise ship is the last place he'd book a vacation. I'll travel by water for transportation purposes, but not for vacation.
I bet you did. Oh, yeah. It's kind of like me with cars. It's kind of like, because I've sold cars for 36 years. The last thing I want to talk about with somebody is cars.
It's cars.
I'm not a
Exactly.
car guy. I'm not a car guy. I could sell the hell out of them, but
Right.
I'm just not interested in cars. It's like
No.
when you do it all day, every day, the last thing you want to think about in your off time is what you do all day for a living. It's like,
Exactly.
I'm not into
The chef in the restaurant doesn't want to come home and cook a meal.
No.
You know?
Yeah, or a guy working at a pizza shop's not going to come home and make a homemade pizza. I mean, it's
Right.
not gonna happen. All right. Well, the maids are here to clean the room, dude. So I'm going to get off here.
All right, Ken. Hey, thanks for joining the program tonight.
Hey, thanks for having us on. We appreciate it. And everybody, thank you for watching us. And
enjoy yourselves.
all right, later on.
Viking of Norway, welcome to the program. I will be ending. Shortly. Actually, in like a minute. But that was really great. I'm glad. I appreciate Ken and Maureen stopping on the program. Getting ready to, call it a night. I had fun. Hope you guys did too. Hello, Viking. Yeah, no, I think it's cool. Like when you know people and they've been like, as he said, in a LDR for a long time. And that's how I met them, as Maureen and Ken. It's very cool, and I'm glad they're having fun. But it is 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to wrap this one up. I need both A, a cigarette, and B, a beer. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is JGBK signing off. And thanks, everybody. Have a great day or night, wherever you are. And remember, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. I ripped off Casey Kasem. Ah, the hell with him.